What's going on, guys? This is Jay, and today is Monday, August the 3rd of 2020, and I've been trying to take it easy. Did a little bit of straining of some chest muscles. Not so cool, but I'm going to take y'all on that beautiful drive anyway, down through those fields of Landgraf, McDowell County, West Virginia. We still have a lot going on. A lot to do in the garden this year. We ain't gonna have these setbacks. No setbacks. Can't have them. We still got stuff to do, so we're gonna make it happen. So let's get on down to the field, and I'll let me explain to you all in person what we got growing on down here. We got a little bit of work to do today. We're getting off to a little bit of a late start. You can see that sun about to set into the valley there. It was a little bit hot earlier today, and I'm still trying to take it easy from that hospital visit, but it's not as bad as what we originally thought. So just check it out. Check it out. What's going on, guys? This is Jay, and today is Monday, August 3rd. Yeah, August 3rd. We're down in the garden today. I haven't been able to do a whole lot in here. I had an incident. I had to go to the hospital yesterday. I strained some of the muscles in my right anterior chest wall of the pectoralis major muscle in my chest. Gonna be all right. Should make a full recovery. I'm supposed to just take it easy for a few days and not lift anything for 2 or 3 weeks. So we're trying to do a little bit of work in here without doing any of that, without causing any more damage. So we're just gonna harvest a little bit. Check this out. We've got some squash in here we're going to take out. I'm going to get right in here and take out this squash, and I'm going to pass it over to Felicia after we take it out. Look at that. We've been harvesting these beauty babies for a couple weeks now. That's pretty exciting. Our cucumbers took quite a bit of damage since that drought that we had going on last week and the week before that. But they are making a comeback. We went in and seeded some more cucumbers in there. Had a lot of interesting stuff going on. Check it out. I've got my insulin pump going. That's the T-Slim X2. I don't know if you get to see that. Check that out. So guess what? I'm a cyborg, guys. I've got the Dexcom G6 and the T-Slim X2. I've got numbers and things associated with my body parts. I'm just kidding. Not really kidding, but it's kind of fun to joke about it a little bit. Gotta laugh a little about your situations. Looks like we got some new cucumbers coming on since we got some water. We have since then come in and seeded some more cucumber in some of the hills, because some of the hills died back when we were in here. And if you can look right there,
a tiny one.
there is baby cucumbers coming up. There's a few of them coming out. We seeded some more in here the other day in one of the previous videos. I'm not sure which one it was, but I will post a link. There will be some cucumbers ready at the end of the week. We've been trying to provide some produce for some of Jenny Totten's markets. I'm not sure exactly where that's going to be or what all they have going on, but I know they got a lot going on. And we pulled out some beans in one of the previous videos and a bunch of other stuff. That was pretty cool. We're getting a little bit behind on some of the stuff that's going on in here. There could be some weeding that needs to be done, but these plants seem to be thriving even amongst the weeds. Those weeds aren't hurting a thing, and it doesn't seem like they're getting any kind of damage from insects coming from the weeds or anything. So that's pretty cool. I know we're having an insect problem in our brassicas, which that's not very awesome of that. We're going to have to get in and treat that this week. I'm going to have to show Felicia how to use that backpack sprayer, because we have these guys. These are harlequin beetles. right here, and they will eat your crop up. But look at those mustard greens. We got some nice, tall, beautiful mustard greens in here, and things like that. This is the brassica patch. That's where we're getting most of the damage from those guys. But I just thought I would give you a quick little update of what we got growing on down here. We have a little bit of work to do today. I'm going to try to do some trellising of tomatoes, since that won't require any lifting or any kind of strain more on this muscle. I can tell you guys this, it does hurt. It felt like I ripped that muscle right off of my chest wall bone. And it's hard to lift anything, really. It really is. It's hard to lift a cup of coffee. It's hard to lift a plate with this side. It's going to change some things. I don't know what that's going to mean, but it's definitely going to change some things. And we've got a bunch of pumpkins in here growing on. Some little watermelons. That's pretty cool. But I'm going to kick you guys back into a time lapse, and we're going to continue on doing what we do down here. Let me show you this little pumpkin though before we go. That's a beautiful little pumpkin in there. See that little guy? Yeah. So keep rocking it with us, and we're going to keep you updated on what we got going on. But we're going to get out of here and try to trellis some of these tomatoes. So back into the time lapse with you, baby. So we're going to do a little bit of pulling some weeds. We're going to do a little bit of squashing some beetles. We're going to do a little bit of trellising. I can't really lift hardly anything at this point. I don't know how we're going to be doing tiller work. We're going to figure it out as we go, but right now the task at hand is to get some of this trellising done. These tomatoes have grown amazing. Look how tall they are. They are tall as me, so you know what that means. They are hobbit height up in here. So down one side, around the pole, down the other side, we tie the string to each pole to hold it in place, and then we trellis the tomatoes through. Cherry tomatoes, guys. We have several types of cherry tomatoes in here. I thought that there were only red ones. There are also little yellow ones, and there are also some that are a little bit bigger than the other cherry tomatoes, and they have a pinkish blush to them, which is pretty awesome. We got some brandywines in here. They're getting pretty good size to them, so just check it out. So check it out, guys. I told you that there were tomatoes in here, and now you can definitely see them. You want to turn around and show them some of them tomatoes on that side, Felicia, some of the big ones, and then show them some of the cherry tomatoes. There's some of the bigger brandywines, which is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. She's going to show you some of the cherry tomatoes. They're pretty awesome too. And some of them are starting to turn a little bit red, so we're going to be having some of those ripe here soon. I don't know if you can see that red one there. See the blush of red on that? Can you see it on the camera there? Awesome. Awesome.
More up here.
We're in the tomato jungle right now. In my great wall of tomatoes. We have 600 feet of tomatoes in here, so every wall is covered from top to bottom. And look at that right there. Looks like the water has been in here. We've got some damage on some of them. I'm not sure what that is caused from. It's probably a mixture of caterpillars eating, and the splitting is from too much water at one time. We've been getting a lot of water. We went and did that rain dance around that maple tree, and ever since then it's been raining. It hasn't stopped, so we're going to have to do a sun dance around the maple tree, get some of this rain to clear out. So see all the cherry tomatoes that are coming on, a lot of them are still green. Most of them are still green actually, but it is a forest in here. You can see how tall I am. So a lot of these tomatoes, they have reached hobbit height, which is pretty awesome, pretty cool, you know, pretty dope, whatever you want to call it. We're going to continue down the line doing some more trellising. We haven't got too much done today, had a couple setbacks, but it's still pretty awesome. So keep rocking it with us, and we're going to kick you back into some time-lapse stuff. So back into the trellis with you, baby. Trellis, trellis, trellis. These tomatoes have been amazing, watching these grow from seed, and now we have been harvesting out our own tomatoes for that lunch box on those lunch breaks. We are no longer buying store tomatoes this year. No more store-bought tomatoes this year. We also eat those dehydrated tomatoes, no longer from the store this year. We're going to start dehydrating our own soon as they get ready to go. So we're going to take out all of the split tomatoes and dehydrate those when the time comes, because you do get split tomatoes, especially with the cherry tomatoes. You let them go one day too long, they'll get too much water and they will split, and you can't take those to market now, can you? But it's okay. We're going to continue doing the trellis work, making these great walls of tomatoes. And Felicia is doing a great job with that camera, doing the camera work and helping me do everything that I can't do. She's taking on a lot more responsibilities, stuff that I usually do. She is taking over and learning and stepping into those roles and doing those things, because I can't really lift anything. So we're going to keep on doing the trellis, running trellis line. Right now we're walking around, inspecting, seeing what needs to be done. There's a beautiful shot of that cornfield. That's candy corn, guys. You can see those clouds rolling over the sky, looking beautiful. Hopefully we get a little bit of sunshine and it won't be raining so much, dropping that rain down on top of us. That corn's going to be ready soon, guys. That corn will be ready soon. There's our bean patch. We're going to come in here and harvest some of these contender beans out in the next couple of days, because it's about time for them to go. They're about ready to go to their forever home, out of the garden and into somebody's farmer's market and on somebody's table for dinner, into somebody's belly, good nutritious contender beans. And after we get those done, we're going to take those out. We're going to harvest some squash. I've already went through and cut a bunch of it, and Felicia's collecting it into the bag. That's that prolific straight squash. And we're going to be taking out some mustard greens in here soon, guys. The mustard greens are good. We got the Southern Curl mustard greens, and I'm excited about those. Everybody used to love those when we did markets before, and I feel like everybody's going to love those now. Those German Johnsons and Mr. Stripies are getting on up a little bit taller. We're going to have to come in and get those trellised a little bit more in the future. But tomato trellis is the goals for today, so that's what we're going to focus on. Not being able to lift hardly anything. Like, I'll lift my coffee cup up and I can feel the strain on those chest muscles, but it's all right. They're going to heal back. We're going to be good again, good to go. Try not to overdo it this time. Pull out a little bit of weeds. Y'all seen that. I know y'all seen that. Train tomatoes to go into the trellis works out pretty good. Felicia got me a new red shirt. You like my new red shirt? Look at Felicia there. She's doing some of them extra sizes, and that's how we get strong. You know, that's how we get them chest muscles working again. Working back. Leg muscles, all those muscles. We work those muscles, do those stretches, train those tomatoes, pound in those poles. You know, we've been doing it all year. We out here. Cyborg now, guys. So I'm type 1 diabetic. If you don't already know, that's why you see that insulin pump there on my side. I'm new to insulin pumping. I've been type 1 diabetic since I was 13 years old. I'm 30 years old now, so that's over half my life, and I'm finally joined the pumping club. I have a CGM that continuously monitors my glucose. It's a continuous glucose monitor, CGM. It's called a Dexcom G6. It sends a notification to my phone, my smartwatch, and my insulin pump every 5 minutes, and then the insulin pump will act accordingly. So hopefully no more of them spikes, up and downs, those rapid drops, those lows, and those rapid spikes where I can't really function. We're hoping that the numbers will improve on my blood glucose. I can already tell a difference, and it's only been a couple of days since I've been using this pump. It's a learning curve, but that's pretty awesome for sure. That's part of why we do this, is for better health. There's my mama right there. She come for a visit on her way home from work. We're tying up the last of these tomato trellises here. That way we can have some healthy looking tomatoes and get some healthy food out of this garden. Pretty excited, and we're at the end of the row. Take out a few of those weeds, show mama around a little bit. You know what we do. We haven't been finding any more of those caterpillars in here, guys. No more caterpillars. We're still going to do a treatment with that neem oil and that BT though. It's going to work out pretty good. But so that's it, guys. We didn't get a whole lot done today, but we got a little bit done, and a little bit's better than none. We got every one of our rows of tomatoes with another line of trellis on it. We have one more line to do on the first row, 2 more lines to do on the second row, 3 more lines to do on the third row, and 4 more lines to do on the fourth row. And then we're going to start jumping in on our other tomatoes, Mr. Stripey's and our German Johnsons over there, and start getting those trellised up. Check it out right here. Look at this. Our baby bell peppers. Look at those bell peppers. We got a couple bell peppers on there. We've got some other peppers up through there that have peppers. We have some Marconis and some Keystones that are getting peppers. We have some more gypsy peppers that are making peppers. We harvested out a bag of squash today, so it's not at a total loss. Check it out in here, guys. Our corns, they have their little troll hairs. Check those out down in there. I don't know what they're going to make or how big they're going to get, but it's pretty cool. They've got corn. Look at those tassels. You can see all those tassels down through there. This cornfield has jumped tremendously. So that's pretty awesome. Check this out. See how this cardboard holds water when it rains? Alright guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. We're going to take you back through those fields the way that we came in. And you know, we're always about making them videos, doing those things, taking you along for the ride. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button down below. You can subscribe for more videos. Hit the notification bell for updates on future videos. And keep rocking it with us until next time. Can you dig it? Shout out Jennifer Graham for taking this picture at our first farmer's market.